Any thoughts that this would be a walkover for the South over Edinburgh like last year were dismissed within 3 minutes when Patrick Ritchie ripped the ball from South hands to go over for the first try of the match. A Kirk Ford penalty into the strong wind reduced the deficit before Callum Cruikshanks powered his way over for a second Edinburgh score inside 10 minutes, this time converted by Charlie Brett. A second Ford penalty made it 12-6, but Brett produced some magic to kick past to his teammate Ryan Daly, who found little resistance at the back to run in for Edinburgh's third try, and the conversion opened up a 13-point gap. On 21 minutes, the City side notched up their bonus point try when Robbie Kent retrieved a kick through from Daly, and it was far too easy as the score changed to 24-6. It was a disastrous start for the South, but incredibly, that was the last time in the match we would see Edinburgh scoring any points. It would be 35 minutes when we saw any scoring at all, and it went the way of the South, with Keith Melbourne getting his team's first try of the game. Ford converted that and then added the extras for 2 more tries for the visitors. A quick penalty was taken by Jay Linton and he bundled over to reduce the gap to 4 points. Then Callum Anderson received the ball out on the left wing with 10 minutes to go to run in for the South's third try. And the tricky conversion from the touchline by Ford gave the South the advantage. It was far from over though, and Edinburgh were camped on the South try line right to the end of the game. A desperate dart to the line by Cameron Lessels at the death was held up, despite protests that he was stopped illegally. But the referee's whistle went soon after, and it was the South who held on for a 27-24 victory, and they'll play Glasgow and West next Saturday, who also started their campaign with a win.
Said at half time when we were going in, that it was easy, a 20-point win we thought so. We never really played how we wanted first half, we never really managed the game, especially into the wind, so we just thought try and pin them second half, play a bit more rugby, and luckily we were on the right end of the scoreboard at the end.
It's a bittersweet kind of feeling for the boys. I feel like it is something that got away from us. The wind was a massive factor, but I thought, credit to our boys, we stuck in. It's always going to be difficult in the second half with the wind against you and a South team, getting the rocket probably at half time. But the stuff we played in the first half was awesome. And we're trying to build a foundation of a new Edinburgh, and I think we found a strong identity today, and it takes us quite positives into next week.
There were 2 Border League matches played over the weekend, with Melrose beating Kelso 34-12 and Jed Forest getting their first win of the season with a 25-15 win over Peebles. While in National 2, Berwick's loss at home to Lasswade 26-22 means they finish 8th in the league. Stuart Cameron, ITV News.